Okay, good evening, everyone. If I could ask you to take your seats, we can get this year's event underway. So welcome to the championship round of this year's Carnegie Mellon University 3-Minute Thesis competition. I'm Keith Webster. I'm the Helen and Henry Posner Jr. Dean of University Libraries, and I'm your host this evening. We're thrilled to be back for our 10th year of hosting this event. We continue to attract an impressive array of doctoral students willing to share their research in an informative and entertaining manner. It's wonderful to see so many of you with us in McConomy Auditorium today, and in addition, we are live streaming this competition thanks to support from the Carnegie Mellon Alumni Association. The 3-Minute Thesis competition was developed when I was at my former university, the University of Queensland in Australia, and has grown from what in 2008 we thought would be an interesting local event into an international competition held every year in hundreds of universities around the world. The premise of 3-Minute Thesis is simple. Speakers have 3 minutes to present a compelling oration on their thesis and its significance. It's not an exercise in trivializing or dumbing down, but challenges students to consolidate their ideas and research discoveries so that they can be presented concisely to a non-specialist audience. In bringing the 3MT challenge to Carnegie Mellon, I had no idea of the likely response, but over 10 years, we've had almost 650 participants from across the university and judges representing faculty and staff from colleges, schools, and the university libraries, joined by university leaders, alumni, and representatives of the research student body, and I acknowledge their contribution to the competition. 53 students participated in this year's preliminary rounds from all 7 of the university's schools and colleges, making this a truly campus-wide event, and we have several of the schools and colleges represented in tonight's competition. I'm pleased to introduce our judges for this evening, who are sitting in row 4 centre. Anne Malloy, trustee and member of the library's Dean's Advocacy Council. Dr. Hillard Lazarus, a member of the Alumni Association Board, a member of the library's Dean's Advocacy Council member. Hillard is a graduate of our College of Engineering. Brad Myers, the director and professor of the Human-Computer Interaction Institute in the School of Computer Science. Teresa Trombetta, Assistant Vice President for Alumni and Constituent Engagement, and Tyson Kendig, Vice President for University Communications and Marketing. The competition rules are straightforward. Speakers have a maximum of 3 minutes. My colleague Jen will be running a timer, and anyone who is continuing to speak beyond the time will be disqualified. If they choose, speakers will be able to view that timer during their presentation. Speakers are permitted to display a single static slide, but may not use any other media or props, or singing or dancing or anything of that sort. Our judges will consider 3 broad criteria in arriving at their decision. These are comprehension, engagement, and communication. In just a moment, I'll introduce each speaker in turn and invite them to deliver their presentation. Once the 10 speakers have completed their presentations, our judges will retire to agree on today's winners. Our judging panel will select 3 winners who will receive the prizes shown on the screen, and these are in addition to the handsome prizes our finalists already won in their preliminary rounds. In addition, our in-person audience, that's all of you sitting here in McConomy Auditorium, will have an opportunity to vote for the People's Choice Award. At the end of the presentations, we will collect your ballot paper, which is printed on the back of your programme. Please vote for the candidate of your choice. And you'll see that we've taken the hack-proof paper-based approach because we know there are a lot of cybersecurity people here. We're happy once again to partner with the Alumni Association to award the Alumni Choice Award. This prize will be awarded to the participant who receives the most votes from alumni watching the live stream on the Alumni Association's website. The winner of the Alumni Choice Award will be announced at the end of this evening's event, along with the other award winners. Before introducing our first presenter, I would like to thank the many people who have made this event possible. Our finalists arrive here from 5 heats. and I'm grateful to all 53 students who participated in those heats. Each heat, like this evening's event, had a panel of judges, and I'm grateful to them. I also acknowledge the phenomenal work of my colleagues in the university libraries, notably Sonia Wellington and Erin Swift, as well as Ryan Splenda, Jen McKee, Chaz Griego, Shannon Riff, Sarah Bender, Shannon Baldridge, and those other colleagues who are lending their time as volunteers this evening. One final prompt from me before we begin, if you could please silence your phones just to help our participants.